since we're doing an Atomic Radio half hour, I thought we should do it on someone who's kind of not like a big deal, but I also don't think a lot of people know about. From Fallout 3, Uncle Leo. Now, how much of Uncle Leo did you know about before I told you this is what we were going to do?
Absolutely nothing, except that I knew that he existed.
Okay, so you did know he existed.
Yes, I just didn't know what his deal was.
Okay, so I think a lot of people don't know about Uncle Leo. For those who don't know, he is one of 2 friendly super mutants in all of Fallout 3. I'm pretty sure one of 2. It's him and Fox. I don't think there's any other super mutants that you can speak to.
Yeah, right? None come to mind.
So I'm just going to go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Leo is a friendly, wandering super mutant that the Lone Wanderer may meet in the Super Mutant Philosopher Random Encounter in 2277.
I looked up Uncle Leo on Google, and the first thing is the character from Seinfeld.
I think he might be a reference to that. We'll read through this. Uncle Leo is a super mutant pacifist who is embracing a spirit of giving and grace. He recalls his adventures to anyone who will listen. Uncle Leo gladly gives gifts to those in need and reveals many facts about the genesis of super mutants, as they are not born but created. Uncle Leo was exiled from his super mutant brethren because he was exhibiting peace-like attributes. They could not tolerate his message of peace, so they cast him out. Uncle Leo has roamed the capital wasteland ever since. If asked about his name, Uncle Leo will reply he has always called himself that. Maybe it being his name before he became a mutant, or read it in a book long, long ago. Now it says interactions with the player. What's up?
Or saw it on Seinfeld.
Yeah. Did you see on Reddit some guy made a thing that every time he opens the front door to his apartment, it does that?
Yeah.
Dude, how cool is that?
It's really cool. You can do it with like an Arduino or a Raspberry Pi.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
it's pretty easy.
You know what I want for my birthday?
Yep.
Think about how funny it would be. Like you do it every 10th time there's applause. So like you invite people over and it's like boo boo doo ba doo ba doo ba doo. Woo, yeah. Alright, so
like you know how there's like 5 different kinds? One where it's just like the ride.
5 different kinds of like
there's 5 different kinds of like Seinfeld.
Oh yeah.
So like it just randomly cycles them.
Yeah. I think each one for like a significant amount of time was like randomized. There's like a mini documentary on YouTube about it.
Yeah, it's really, really interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so the interactions with the player character. I just thought this was funny. Interactions overview. This character has no special interactions. I don't know why that's funny to me. It just is.
Mm-hmm.
So effects on the player's actions. When the Lone Wanderer first speaks to Uncle Leo, he will express surprise that they have not shot him yet. When a dialogue option appears to tell him to give up his goods, essentially robbing him, he gladly parts with a suit of dirty pre-war business wear to the Wanderer as a gift, wishing he could give more. Asking him what he meant when he said, "Before I became this," makes him reveal that super mutants are not born, but made by other super mutants in a cold, dark, metal place. He mentions that they would use the captives that they would abduct to make more of themselves, but he either doesn't know or cannot explain how this is done. Uncle Leo can be encountered a second or third time. He will tell the Lone Wanderer that after the first encounter with him, he fell into a dark cavern while climbing a hill and he hurt his leg. The cave turned out to be an old basement in which there were stacks of purified water. He tells him that after he got out of the basement, he has been hunting for a group of bleeders, as super mutants refer to as humans, that he was forced to abandon the water that he was carrying. As with the first encounter, he will offer the Lone Wanderer another suit of dirty pre-war business wear. At the third meeting, the Wanderer can express their concern for Uncle Leo, believing the wasteland to be too dangerous for Leo. giving his previous run-ins with humans. He will explain that he allowed his own worries to get the better of him, and he would never take another step. What?
I don't understand. What are they trying to tell us?
I've read that 3 times, depending on how I've edited that out. Who's not taking the step? Leo or the Wanderer? So does Leo just stand there? All right, I mean, I get it, Bethesda writing, but still, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand.
Here's some notes. You want some notes?
I'd love some notes. Give me some notes.
Uncle Leo is unarmed and only wears a pair of shorts. He is non-aggressive and never will initiate combat, even against Yaoguais and Deathclaws, and will flee if he detects a hostile creature nearby. However, he will defend himself if physically harmed. He will also assist the Lone Wanderer in combat if he's nearby. Uncle Leo is one of 2 friendly super mutants, the other being Fox. He cannot be pickpocketed. He also remains in the files of New Vegas. However, his skin color is the same as the super mutant instead of yellow-green. The Lone Wanderer happens to have Fox as a companion. While meeting with Uncle Leo a second time, he'll express his shock at seeing another super mutant like him. Cool.
Now, you can do a super mutant voice, so I would like to hear some of these notable
please
quotes.
Don't make me do this.
Please.
Because you know what? I noticed something a while ago, because the super mutant voice I do is not Wes Johnson's super mutant. His is more pained.
Well, of course.
No, I know, but like, my super mutant is just stronger than puny human. Like, it's just that, right? Mm-hmm. But Wes Johnson, like, yells. Like, he's like, what is troubling you? Like, it's more like
he's really projecting.
There's pain in it. Like, if you really listen to it, there's pain. What do you want me to read in the super mutant voice? I'll do it real quick. I'm only doing it once. Pick one of the notable quotes.
I like the first one.
Oh, thank God. I tried to get them to understand that there was more to life than fighting and killing, but they wouldn't listen.
That's really good.
Thanks. I'm going to hate editing that. And then he says a bunch of other stuff that I'm not going to read. I want to hear him say it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just listened to him do it. He's
so exhausted.
Yeah, he's like tired, right? Well, maybe that's also just the line reading. But still, that's such a nice line right there. Just another notable quote. Have you ever watched the moon rise over the wasteland? I wish I could have given you something as wonderful as that. Like, that's something like you tell a lover.
That's actually a reference to Zen Buddhism.
Oh, is that what the behind the scenes thing is?
Yeah.
You want to read that?
It says Uncle Leo's dialogue when the Lone Wanderer tries to rob him, where he tells them the clothes are a gift and he wishes he could give the Wanderer the wonderful moon, comes from a Zen Buddhist koan. And I can read that right now if you'd like.
What?
The excerpt that it's from.
Sure.
Ryoken, a Zen master, lived the simplest kind of life in a little hut at the foot of a mountain. One evening, a thief visited the hut only to discover that there was nothing to steal. Ryoken returned and caught him. You have come a long way to visit me, he told the prowler. And you should not return empty-handed. Please, take my clothes as a gift. The thief was bewildered. He took the clothes and slunk away. Ryoken sat naked, watching the moon. Poor fellow, he mused. I wish I could have given him this beautiful moon.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's really nice.
What's funny, not funny, like haha funny, but funny about that is there's also there's Zen philosophy that Fox says. And we've done
that
an
excerpt
episode.
I read was called "The Moon Cannot Be Stolen."
Huh. There's just they probably just a meal. They probably just did it because they had like another thing lying around. But much of the this is for Fox and not for Leo. Much of the random dialogue heard from Fox as one wanders around him. can be heard as simple wasteland survival device. However, there are also references to Zen philosophy, examples being be aware of the present moment, and there is safety in mindfulness, which I always say in my mind, there is peace in mindfulness. So maybe that's something Freudian, or maybe I just genuinely misremembered it.
Yeah. I think that Eastern traditions are so interesting, and I think that they're very impactful to just like think about and muse about. Mm-hmm. So I like when I see stuff like this.
That's Uncle Leo. I think he's super interesting. He's not like a big part of the game. He's not super connected to any of the other mutants directly. But he's just one that like I don't know anybody who's played the game and has met him.
I know that I've gotten the encounter before, but I just didn't really remember.
Really?
Because I was like Uncle Leo. That he's from Fallout, obviously.
Huh?
But like it rung a bell.
You want to know his stats?
Sure.
10 strength, 6 perception, 10 endurance, 5 charisma, 5 intelligence, 5 agility, 5 luck. He's level 11 plus 1. He's got 360 health points, and his karma is evil.
I think that's just because of like a racial stat.
You said it, not me. You.
No, I mean
profiling.
Like in the Fallout in the game.
Yeah,
it's super mutant bad.
Super mutant bad. I wish they would have made Uncle Leo like Sheogorath. Like he shows up in every Elder Scrolls. Like they kind of had that with Herbert, the tree.
Yeah.
But you kill him off in 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's lore.